Hey, welcome back. Today I'll be talking about UVs. First you need two files, an image, say Cyclops, like this, and a movie. Say I'm gonna use some recordings, let's say Crisis. Okay, this one. In case you wonder why I chose Crisis, well, I just like the thing. Okay, so start up Blender, scale your cube so it will look like, you know, some of those futuristic displays, something like this. Okay, move it via y-axis, X actually, duplicate it like this, say rotate it, and there you have your displays. Move your camera like this. Okay, render to check if everything's okay. Here are your displays. Now for the first one, we'll name it, say 1. Okay, this will be display 1, and this will be 2. Okay, for 1, press F and you'll see blue faces or whatever. Some of you may have it pink. I chose blue. Okay, right click on this edge and select the split area like this. On this widget here, click on it and go to UV image editor. So just select the first face, this one. Notice there are colored edges, okay, yellow, green and red, or whatever. I think it's white, never mind. So you'll see the same colors in here. That indicates how your texture will be. So you can select all. Here is your pink, rotate like so, and this is your display. Okay, so click on image or Alt O, open, say desktop, cyclops.jpg. Okay, so here you have your ugly Cyclops. That's me. I'm the Cyclops. Yeah, I know, kind of weird. Okay, so you can move the camera, so to speak, like this. You have your own texture. Okay, so step out of face select mode, F, and you'll notice how it disappeared. Well, that's pretty nasty, isn't it? So we'll go into Materials tab and set text face, texture face, color white, let's say. Go to camera and render. Look at this, you've got your own Cyclops painting. Okay, so that goes for the static image. But hey, what is an LCD, you know, HD TV, if it's just static? So we'll move to the second display, press F, and I'm gonna load the Crisis movie. Alt O, recordings, Crisis, and let's say this is vertically inversed. Okay, so I'm gonna select this, rotate 180, and it's, well, it's kinda off, but never mind that, we'll scale it. Alt Z, second display selected, S, X double, no, double Y. Okay, and there you have it. Well, it's my display, that's why I don't have 4:3, it's 16:10. It's kind of a next-gen monitor, I know. Yeah, very cool. So you'll notice some other things. The other faces have the same thing. Okay, so going back into face select mode, and deselect, whatever you call it, the face which is pointing at the camera. Press W and clear text. Okay, so notice how the other textures disappeared. So now render, notice it's the same material, so it won't have the same UV but the same properties. Okay, render, and well, it's not very bright, so we'll go into shadeless in case we don't need shadows. And come on, did you ever see a shadow on an LCD or CRT? No. So this will be it. Okay, but let's see if I did everything in order. Advance a few frames, render. Notice it's still the same old image. Okay, it's static. So for this, I don't know if I'm doing it right. Texture. Notice there is a texture, so we'll duplicate this material. Click on the 2, single user. This as well as on the texture. Okay. Oh wait, even better. Select the first one, the static one, and get into texture and clear. So the second one will have only this texture and not the other one. Go into texture buttons, F6, and texture type image. Instead of pressing load with my British accent, you go into this thing. Okay, so we'll have crisis. Well, you won't have crisis, of course, but you know, just interesting. And you notice it's selected movie. Now, movie is 2 to 4 frames, so that's about a few seconds, right? Auto refresh, and I want it to start from frame 0. Okay, no offset. Better not tamper with this one. Start frame 1. Anti-aliasing, nah, not in the mood for this. So advance a few frames, render, and you notice, oh my god, it's horrible. How do I deal with this? I'll tell you how. Go into this one, material buttons, and into map input with this texture selected. Press UV, render again, and it's good, but it's still a static image. Something's not right, right? So we'll go into sequence, okay, so we can look at things better. Scene, first frame, and it's still the same old image. I'm gonna fix that. I'm Mr. Fix-It, I know. Color, everything, okay. You know what's really weird? I did this before, so it's weird, okay. And here's my human error. Frames 2 to 4. Press this little thing or input it manually. 2 to 4. Because if you press this, it will copy this number. So it should work now. Okay, notice the preview area. So let's go into sequence. Look at that, your own LCD in Blender. Oh, that was a great explosion. Can't wait to do it in Blender. Okay, so here's a joke. Say, this has been done in Blender, right? Well, it has actually. Crisis in Blender. But if someone catches you doing it, you know, you can say it's done in Blender because it's done with the sequence editor. So as usual, I will add bloom, glow, whatever. Okay, not that Crisis didn't have bloom at the time. Okay, and there you have it, your own cinematic experience. Add a 360 thing. Okay, parent the camera, follow path, frames, let's say 300, move the circle, like this. Okay, back to this one, refresh. Forgot something. Hide this thing, M. Move it to the second layer. Refresh. And there you have it. So thanks for watching this. It's been rather interesting, right? Dual. Well, you'll figure how to repair that. So see you next time and stay tuned. Now, would you kindly subscribe? Because you heard my British accent. Recovering, of course. See you next time.